Hi, my name is Justin Larson, and I'm going to be going over my StackObot's electromagnetic function. So in the uh, viewport, you'll see that I have added a collision sphere and a collision box. In the collision sphere is going to be my magnetic sphere. The box is a target box for other bots to attach to. In the event graph, I've added charged and discharged events. These events will call uh, is charged variable um, that other things will be able to read and utilize. When also this event will create some visual effects for the UI as well as the particle effects as well. Going down to how we attach other bots to each other, when another bot overlaps the magnetic sphere I told you about, it is going to go through and unpossess and spawn a new bot, set that bot's location and rotation to that target box that I showed you, and attach it to that target box. Um, and then it's going to set its movement mode to none. This is to prevent the bot from continuing to move off the head. The other thing we don't want to happen is a charged bot to ragdoll because their rigid function helps to create a better stack on StackObot. So we have its charge status telling it to not set the simulation physics in the unpossess and spawn new event. So now we need to charge the bot. So going to the charging station, you'll see that we pulled from a BP pressure plate blueprint. We didn't have to change too much except add some visual cues and ask a question to it. It's going to ask if the bot is charged that's overlapping it. If it is not charged, we are going to call the charged event in the StackObot. So going to the electric plate, um, you'll see that I've added a sphere and another target box on here, just like on the StackObot. And we have to ask ourselves several questions before we can get going with the functions of this plate. A lot more logic has been placed in here. For example, we're going to ask ourselves in these functions, is there a bot on the pad? Which we just pulled the same overlapping actors functions and just collapse it down. But these are the different functions that you're going to want to utilize. Um, and arrange them, finding out if the pad is charged, if it's persistent or not. Talking about the persistence, we have a variable that is editable. The plate will either hold the bot in place and force respawn, or it will just become charged from the bot overlapping it and then behave like a normal plate. So when the plate is persistent, we're going to ask a few different situational questions to start the animation once the bot overlaps the magnetic sphere. That animation will pull that bot to a target box that will then attach the bot to the target bot, just like we did with the bot blueprint, the BP bot blueprint, and possess and spawn a new bot. Now, if the plate is not persistent, we're going to come up here right after we do our do once and ask ourselves, is the plate already charged? If it is, then I'll just proceed to behave like a normal plate. If it is not charged, then what we're going to want to do is discharge the BP bot and then charge the plate so we can transfer the charge over. And I think that just about covers all of the functionality to it. The main things that we needed to do there. Right here, we also wanted to add to our sequence that we reset these different functions. But yep, I think this will just about cover everything that you need in order to recreate this. Thanks for watching it, and you have a good one.